Well, COVID-19 cases are rising at LA area meat processing plants. These facilities with infection clusters make products for our supermarkets. One plant also makes those famous Dodger dogs. Now the I-Team's Joel Grover has learned that coronavirus is spreading beyond the plant walls as well, and he joins us now live. Joel, what's the latest?
Well, Carolyn, keep in mind that workers at these meat processing plants often live in small apartments in very close quarters with family members. The NBC4 first reported on these outbreaks over the weekend. Now the I-Team has learned there are more than 1,000 workers at this Farmer John plant in Vernon near downtown LA. And now more than 150 of them are infected with COVID-19, including 61-year-old Jose Guzman.
It was hard for me to breathe.
Jose was hospitalized in late April after testing positive for COVID-19. He thinks he passed the virus to his wife because she tested positive 2 weeks later.
We both got sick. Who's gonna take care of us, because my kids are all grown up.
Outbreaks have been reported at meat processors across the country. And now clusters of workers at 8 LA area meat and food processors have also tested positive. They tell the I-Team it's because they work side by side in crowded conditions.
People work so close together, like some of them not even 2 feet away from each other.
The union that represents workers at 2 LA area meat processors say Jose is not alone, that numerous workers who tested positive have now infected family members.
Their biggest fear in going to work in these, as essential workers in these environments where the virus is continuing to spread is bringing it home to their families. Many of these workers, live in also crowded conditions.
The company that owns this Farmer John plant says it's taken more than a dozen steps to protect its workers, including handing out more protective equipment and installing plexiglass shields. But the union says the company should shut down the plant and let Cal OSHA inside to figure out exactly what's causing the infections.
A lot of people don't make it, A lot of people die from this virus.
Late today, we heard back from the company that owns that Farmer John plant, Smithfield. One reason to sustain the country's food supply during this pandemic. They say it is their obligation to feed the country, especially during this time of crisis. Back to you in the studio.
All right, Joel, thank you.